guys, Insta360, look, they're outdoing themselves once again. What exactly am I talking about? Well, they just released another update for the AcePro 2. Only the AcePro 2. They did do one for the X4. Insta360 now has this little small tiny remote that will actually snap into a selfie stick that Insta360 sells. And this tiny remote will just do basic controlling of your cameras. As of right now, the time of this recording, only the AcePro 2 and the X4 cameras, as far as Insta360 cameras go, those are the only two cameras that will connect to this remote directly. And it's just basically going to turn it on and turn it off. It'll take pictures. It'll, basically it'll just like a shutter button. It just has one button and it's a shutter button. Let's talk about the rest of this update, which is going to be update version 1.1.18. And let's get into it. So recently, Hollyland has released a Lark M2. They also have a Hollyland has a Max microphone kit, and there's the Mark M2S. Right now, this recent update just allowed the M2 users, the Max users, and you DJI mic mini guys for direct USB-C connectivity to the side of this camera. Now, the Hollyland Lark M2S already came compatible with the Insta360 AcePro 2, and it still isn't compatible directly with USB-C to the Insta360 X4, just in case anyone's wondering. But the DJI Mic Mini was also a direct connecting microphone kit for this camera. It actually worked directly with this camera. So I don't know exactly what the update brings when it comes to connectivity, but they said it brings direct USB-C connectivity within those new three. Right now you're listening to me on the Hollyland Mark M2S, right? I have the microphone buried somewhere. Yeah, I know you hear that. So if you connect, I'm going to make this real quick. If you connect the M2S to your cell phone via with the Hollyland has an app, right? You download the app, you take the USB-C receiver, you plug it into your phone. You can also buy the Lightning version. If you guys have the older Apple products, you can get the Hollyland M2S with the Lightning version, plug it into your phone. Then when you have the app opened and that receiver plugged into your phone, you'll see some options. You'll see volume 1 through 6. You'll see stereo or mono. You usually want to record in mono unless you're going to use both microphones, because in post editing, you'll only hear it on one channel, and then you're going to have to kind of slide the left and right channel in the middle so that you can hear the same on both channels. If you don't want to do that, let's say you're not going to edit your video, this is going to go point and shoot, maybe you're just going to record a video and send it to a friend through their cell phone, make sure you're recording mono. But you're going to see mono, you're going to see 1 through 6 on the volume, you're going to see noise cancellation. It's either going to be weak or strong. You guys see me really well? I always recommend putting it on strong because I'm sorry. I always recommend putting it on weak because strong usually is too strong, okay? This is noise cancellation, not wind reduction. Although they somewhat work the same, the algorithm is listening for different things. Now, another thing with this update, time-lapse mode. Now, time-lapse mode was always there, obviously, but it's going to bring more shutter speed options. So you'll have more shutter options when it comes to time-lapse mode. Insta360 says that this update will also bring better image quality underwater. I don't have any underwater footage or any way to get myself inside that ice over there to dunk this thing in and say, hey, look, do you guys see the bloody difference? But they basically improved the algorithm of underwater footage. So for you divers, go on ahead and get in that water and go on ahead and show us some differences if you haven't already. Another update we're getting from this is when you record in pure video and in iLog mode. So if you go to regular video recording mode, just regular video, if you swipe from the right of the screen, if you pull your finger on the right of the screen and swipe left, you'll see iLog on the right side of the little option features. If you record in iLog or in pure video mode, they basically increase the sharpness intensity. And I'm going to show you guys the menu system before and after the update, because this is just, all of this is before the update. You guys haven't seen any after update stuff yet, which you won't necessarily need to, except for the image quality for the pure video and iLog mode. We're going to do iLog mode because it's daytime. if it was night, I would do pure video and then show you guys the before and after. Something I kind of always felt like this camera should have had, since it has 2 processors, is a part of the new update is also the improved, well, not the improved, but the introduction of card speed detection and low level formatting. So as you guys use your memory cards, I'm just going to break this down. As you guys use your memory cards, as you delete, you record, you delete, you record, you delete. Imagine putting food on a plate and eating the food out of the plate, right? And then don't wash it. And then 3 hours later, you put more food on the same plate. You eat out of it, you're done eating, you don't wash it. You put more food, etc., so on and so forth and so forth. Well, over time, crumbs and particles from the food, it just stays on the plate. That's what they mean when they say low level formatting and speed detection. So if you could imagine putting food on a plate, food will not be as easy to clean off the plate if you keep eating off the same plate and never washing it. When you format your plate, format your SD card, that's what it does. It cleans everything. It's like washing your dishes, but washing your SD card. So all the bits of information, although you've deleted things off your memory card and added and deleted and added, you still need to do a real general wash. And that's what formatting does. So just a disclaimer, if you guys do decide to format your SD card, make sure all the videos that you don't want on the SD card is off the SD card, because it will delete everything. Oh, by the way, you guys are listening to me with the DJI Mic Mini. Now, this next one is kind of one of the ones that I've been waiting for Insta360 to do. They never reached out to me personally, and hey, Jay, on the segue, we heard you had some complaints about the watermark, being able to place it where you want, you know. They allow us to do that now. We can actually place the watermark wherever you want. Every video and recording mode won't allow you to add watermarks. Keep that in mind. But all right, Insta360, you guys dropped the ball on that one. I am not, and I was not able to move those watermarks anywhere along the screen like I can other telemetry data points. So I need you guys to revisit that, because that was not updated. And last but not least, guys, if you want to do any of these updates, make sure you update your Insta360 app first. I just had a security patch on my Samsung phone. Every time I get a security patch, it logs me out of a whole lot of my apps. Insta360 is one of them. So always try to remember and use an email when you sign up. If you have never signed up for the Insta360 app, make sure you use an email and password that you know that you can always remember. Don't pick one that you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna do it just to get the camera started and I'm never gonna use it again. You will definitely use it again. You will use it multiple times, because you will get logged out if you have a security update on your phone. So that's all I got here. Let me show you guys a couple of before and afters. Like I said, with the iLog, I'm going to show you, they said they improved the image sharpness. So I'm going to pick this tree right here behind me. No, matter of fact, I think this is actually a good scene, because we got different shades of light and stuff going on here. So I want you guys, in this next set of video clips, we're going to do the before and after, right? Right now is the before, technically, because it's still here, and I'm going to leave this just tripod sitting right where it is. So look at the image before. I'm going to record with iLog, right? And we're going to see the image sharpness, if it actually changes or not. So let's go. So this is how it looks with iLog on. And so if I've done this right, you guys are still watching me in iLog mode and regular record mode, and the image quality should be improved. Do you guys see it a little bit sharper, or see the picture to be a little bit sharper? That's one of the things that Insta360 said they did. They increased the sharpness in pure video and in iLog mode. So any recording modes, any normal recording modes, you can select iLog in. They've improved the sharpness. I don't know if it means it's going to be a little bit sharper, a little bit clearer, or if that means that they just, I don't know, made it less sharper. But there is no option other than the normal options where you can select the sharpness of the video, but it doesn't seem like it's directly connected to iLog. It was on medium sharpness before, and now it's on medium sharpness now. Something I really like about Insta360 is that they seem to listen to the consumers, man. They reach out to people sometimes, and they'll say, hey, look, we're trying to do this. How should we say this? What is the proper way to say this in English? What is the proper way to say this in Spanish or whatever, French? And they always reach out to the consumers, and they ask us what we want, what we're looking for. So although they never reached out to me directly when it comes to the telemetry data, when it comes to the side door for the cold shoe mount, I've been asking for that side shoe cold door mount. I mean the battery cold shoe door mount. Instead of having just a regular door, let's make use of this camera. Let's use every form of this camera to make it useful some way, somehow, while saving weight at the same time and saving the consumers with extra weight or extra bulk with their camera. DJI released this cold shoe mount door, man, and they have a cold shoe mount side mount, magnetic mount. So people who want to use boom microphone, if they're vlogging with this camera, or if they want to add a flashlight to it, because the gimbal that they have, like mine doesn't have a flashlight, you know. It gives them options and flexibility without having to add a cage to the camera, which adds bulk, which adds weight, which just makes it look all crazy, and it kind of takes away from the form factor of it being an action camera. So Insta360, they listen, man. They listen and they kind of get on it really, really quickly. They just always seem to be one step ahead of everybody else. They gave us more telemetry data. When I leave here, I am going to put the telemetry data on. Guess where it's going to come from? The cell phone, guys. You can use your cell phone for a GPS receiver or a transmitter. Insta360 gives you that. They're the only company actually right now that gives you that. DJI stepped their game up. They allow you to go use your Garmin devices. I have my Garmin Enduro 3. I can use this for telemetry data, but it's just so flawed, guys. Anyways, that's what I got for this update. Like I said, I'm sorry for you underwater guys. I don't have any water, you know, that I can like get under and swim and snorkel. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't, because your boy can't swim. I don't mess with water like that unless I'm washing in it. So yeah. John the Segway, look, thanks for watching, guys. Look, you guys have been getting my subscriber count up. It's been going up little by little by little. My views, my watch time, you guys are getting me there, man. I'm almost up to the point to monetization. And I appreciate you guys, man. I do. All right. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I got to finish this Hollyland Lark M2S microphone. That's what you guys listen to me on. I got to finish that video up on this microphone. It's actually pretty good. I actually don't mind using it over like the DJI Mic Mini when it comes to using it with the USB-C receiver. When you're talking about wireless connectivity with the action cameras, the DJI cameras, you can't beat it. So, but anyways, Insta360, these guys are just going back and forth. You always got to remember which camera works best for you based off the features you're looking for. There is really no which one is better. Which one is better is always going to be relative to the individual. So, Jay on the Segway, man. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, then I probably will see you in the next video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace. By the way, guys, the microphones in this video are right here.